Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. Today we're going to take a look at one of the used Freightliners that we have on the lot. This one is a little bit different, and we're going to talk about some of those differences. In addition to that, we're going to talk about the difference between a used Freightliner and a used pickup in regards to resale value. So this is a 2016 Freightliner M2 106. The conversion is sports chassis. The truck has just a touch over 72,000 miles. So if you've been watching the videos for a while and kind of following our stuff, you pretty much have a good idea of the quality and the type of vehicle that we market. Well, this one's a little different from the standpoint. It doesn't have some of the bells and whistles that a lot of our trucks do. With that being said, it is more of a work truck. So my friends in the agricultural community, construction, landscaping, all of that stuff, if you're looking for a truck that can get some work done and basically not break the bank, pay attention here. Now, in terms of resale value, as I stated, the truck has a little over 72,000 miles. Well, let's compare that to a 1-ton pickup that has 72,000 miles. If you look at percentages in terms of what you receive for your vehicle at time of trade-in or sale, this engine is designed to go 3/4 million miles, whereas a pickup truck will go 300,000. So there's a lot longer life left in this than a pickup. Consequently, the resale value on a percentage basis is substantially higher on a used Freightliner than it is a pickup. So that's yet another reason to take a strong look at a Freightliner. This particular truck comes with 2 storage compartments. There's a smaller one in back and a larger one in front. So as we're discussing using it in a work scenario, that's perfect to haul chains, things of that nature, from one job site to the next, one field to the next field, things like that. In addition to that, it comes with a connection for an air hose. So that would be perfect in this scenario because you can monitor tire pressure not only on the truck, but other equipment as well. Trickle charger located right here that assists the batteries in maintaining power. So if we find ourselves in a situation where we need electricity but don't necessarily want to leave the truck running, you can hook up extension cords, whatever you need to this truck right there. Below that is the DEF tank, which holds up to 6 gallons. One fuel tank located under here. The other one is on the opposite side. This truck will actually hold 160 gallons worth of fuel. As the truck's sitting in rest, as it is now, the fuel balances itself out. When you go to fuel up your truck, you're going to want to do that independently. As we come forward, we'll take a look directly in front. And we'll start at the ground and work our way up. Tow hooks located in the center. As you can see, the bumper is broken into 3 sections. So if we do ding one part of it up, we can simply replace that section without having to do the entire bumper. Headlights, LED headlights on each side. As we come on up and take a look at the hood, the Freightliners are made of compressed fiberglass, therefore very tough. An example is we had a hailstorm come through that demolished the pickups, but by taking a look at the hood of the Freightliners, we really couldn't tell anything had happened. A big advantage that Freightliner has over any of the competition is visibility. Not only does it come with an extremely large windshield, but as we come around to this side, let's see why we can take a look at things visibility wise coming along beside us. See how narrow that is up there? It progressively gets a little bit wider as it comes down, so it isn't kicked clear out here. Consequently, since this wraps around, and as you see from the side, wraps around this way, you're able to see things coming from right here as well. As we take a look under the hood, that is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Alison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 350 horsepower and roughly 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. So let's just take a look at the engine real quick. Just simply the sheer size and the mass of that engine. Well, compare that to a pickup, especially in the scenario we're talking about. If we're looking for something for work, something that's going to last a long time, something that's going to be durable. Because at the end of the day, a pickup is still a pickup. The Power Stroke, the Duramax engine, they're still pickup engines. So if you look for longevity, the advantage clearly falls to Freightliner. Now, if we do leave lights on, something happens, and the batteries are dead, we can actually jump start the vehicle right under here. This truck comes with brand new tires. Those are Michelin 255/80 R22.5 tires. This truck is stock number 5U240104. As we take a look inside the driver's seat, one upgrade that was done on this truck is the driver's seat. As you can see, it doesn't match the other seats in here. They wanted to upgrade the driver's seat. So if you are purchasing it and you're going to be driving those long distances, this is an advantage to it. This is for the lumbar system, so that lets air in and out of the back of the seats. In addition, you can adjust the air to how high and how low you want the seat to be. Plus, since it is air ride, it makes things more comfortable for you as you're going up and down the road. Right under the steering wheel is a small pedal. That is to adjust the steering wheel while sitting in the driver's seat. As we take a look at the back seat, it can be made down into a bed simply by pushing a button. I have checked with the DOT. This does qualify as a bed. So let's talk about the given scenario where we're using this as a work truck. If we're going job site to job site or field to field. I mean, we get into the time of year where you need to go more than your 8 to 10 hour days. Okay, so we'll just keep going, maybe drop that seat down, jump in the back there and take a nap for a couple of hours, and we're good to go again to get our specific job accomplished. As we focus in on the bed of the truck, there's 4-inch rails running along the side in addition to these glad hands. The backup camera is located right there. As we come on down, we see where there's 2 holes already pre-drilled. Now I can get you an additional storage box. We're actually carrying them on site now. So if you find yourself in need of more storage, we can put a storage box on and have it ready for you at time of delivery. As we come on back, we see it is equipped with a gooseneck ball already. So in those environments where you're going to be using a gooseneck trailer for work, that's sure ready to go for you. In addition to that, it comes with these tracks along each side, basically to hook straps on if you wanted to haul things on the bed of that truck. Right there is where we hook up the straps to secure it. Right here is where we hook up the lights. Finally, it comes with a hitch for a bumper bull trailer as well. As we come on this side, let's continue to talk about the advantages of a used Freightliner over a used pickup. You know, when you go to trade your pickup in, they're going to do things, you know, as similar to the Freightliner in terms of the Carfax, their walk around, and then at that time is when they get into the percentages in terms of what the value is for your truck. And generally, in any type of vehicle, you lose 20% when you first drive it off the lot. And the closer you get to that 100,000 mile mark, the more you're going to be docked for that pickup. Since this vehicle only had the 72,000 miles on it, when we considered what our purchase price was, took that into account, the longevity of the truck, we were able to give a substantially higher percentage for the truck's value. As we take a look inside the passenger seat, under here gives us access to the cab air filters, and it has the sports chassis floor mats already in it as well. This particular view shows us how much room and space is available in this truck. In addition to that, we can get a shot of the DVD player as well. Now let's crawl on in and take a closer look. This truck comes with hydraulic brakes compared to air of a lot of the other Freightliners. As we take a look directly in front, this confirms what we were talking about on the outside. See how we're already taller than pickup trucks? Plus, we look at the visibility coming from the sides. The huge advantage falls right here. This is intermittent marker lights. That's how you see truckers talking to each other. That's how they do that. This is rear air conditioning. So this will blow cold air to the back of the cab. Conversely, it will blow heat back there as well. Automatic transmission. Right now, we're in neutral when we have our brake set. But when it comes time to leave, release the brake, R for reverse, D for drive, and we're on our way. By pressing this mode button, basically it turns it into a manual transmission, and you can adjust the gears there. Trailer brake located right here. This is for the windows. Here's a big advantage, the engine brake. So when we turn that to high, and say we're towing a heavy load, for example, the Rocky Mountains next door, we're coming down a sharp decline. We turn that engine brake on, we actually have 350 horses coming back at us. Therefore, it makes things safer for you and your family and everyone on the road as well. Mirror heaters located right there. This is the regen button. That's one you're probably never going to have to touch because it is designed to clean that exhaust system out automatically. That's more for people that drive in big cities, a lot of stop and go traffic. If that exhaust builds itself up, you're going to have to regen that out of there. So simply press that button and it'll kick in and it'll automatically flush that entire system out. This is the dump valve. So that lets all the air out of the bed of the truck. You would use that when hooking up your trailer. Let all the air out, utilize the backup camera, makes hooking up your trailer very simple. We did put an aftermarket stereo in this truck as well. Climate control located here. More storage located here. Cup holders. And as we open up the console, we see more than adequate storage room on the inside. So as we review, this is a 2016 Freightliner M2 106 with just a touch over 72,000 miles. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at 303-684-3404. You can also email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com, or for more information, simply click on the link below. Thanks for tuning in today.